Veteran director Zack Snyder has had plenty of stories to say about his time in the DC Extended Universe (DCEU). Welcome to Stats In. If you're just joining us, please subscribe and don't forget to turn on notifications bell for more videos. Making controversial decisions along the way which caused several fatalities in the DCEU, Snyder simply felt unafraid. With James Gunn taking charge of the DCU now, the director is faced with a lot of choices on what and what not to adapt. Well, we would suggest that James Gunn dare not repeat this one mistake from veteran director Christopher Nolan that Zack Snyder chose to avoid. With an abundance of actors who have donned the role of the Caped Crusader and the Vigilante of Gotham, there have been several iterations of Batman throughout the years. Some of the directors took the challenge and created one of the best portrayals of Batman. Christopher Nolan, Zack Snyder, and Matt Reeves are three of the directors who took Batman in a newer direction. For the sake of this article, let us take a look at the difference of Batman between Nolan and Snyder's versions. The first thing that you notice in Snyder's Batman and Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice is that this Batman is a bit more brutal. From branding criminals so that they may die in jail to hanging from the ceiling, Ben Affleck's Batman doesn't hold back when it comes to criminals. On the other hand, Christopher Nolan's Batman pulls his punches, and his moral authority stops him from going too far. This is one of the primary differences that were clearly seen between Snyder's and Nolan's versions of Batman. In the comics, Batman follows the no-killing rule, a rule that Zack Snyder often likes to break, and fans obviously had controversial reactions to Affleck's terrifying Batman. Well, Zack Snyder had the answer ready. A director who often talks about gods, wars, and courage, Zack Snyder is a person who likes challenges, wanting to push himself further and further. Snyder sets the same limit for the characters in his movies. In an interview with Joe Rogan on The Joe Rogan Experience, Snyder reaffirmed his statements when he said that he wanted to test Batman's mettle. Snyder directed Ben Affleck across two DCEU movies, namely Batman v Superman, Dawn of Justice, and Zack Snyder's Justice League. Although the reviews were mixed, it might be a good suggestion for James Gunn, the co-head of DC Studios, to make his Batman a bit more violent and break some form of character walls so that people can see a newer version of the Caped Crusader in James Gunn's DCU. Veteran director Zack Snyder has had plenty of stories to say about his time in the DC Extended Universe (DCEU). Welcome to Stats In. If